Who tried to charge you $200K for a feature?
Yeah, I love that I can finally talk about this. That I was in Spain when that happened. That wasn't about a feature at all. That was actually talking about someone charging that price for a show, like to perform. I'm good friends with, I won't name them obviously, but I'm good friends with these people that had told me that this one artist who's on the come up, I'll give him that, had tried to charge them $200K. And I was drunk in Spain. I had a sold out show. I was just I didn't think that was going to be viral. I was just kind of venting on my story. And then when I get back to America, obviously I didn't have service on the way. So that whole time that I was in the air, that whole story was formulating. So I couldn't give my 2 cents in. No, that was just me echoing a frustration of my friend. And it had nothing to do with the feature. It was him charging that for a show.
Oh, okay.
But everybody played it. Everybody played it like it was. No, if Yeat would have charged me, that's understandable. I feel like you could charge $200K
for a show.
I mean, no, it's like a feature maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's a lot. I don't know. I don't feel like that. I wouldn't be that. No, I didn't seem like that. No.
I mean, Yeat. If we found out that Yeat was charging somebody $200K for a feature, it's like the same thing with you. Like if I had found out that at a certain point you had been able to charge that much, it's like, yeah, if you're at that moment in your career where you can charge that much, you better fucking do it, because realistically, that part of your career is probably not gonna last forever. Not everybody gets to be, Drake or Playboy Cardi or someone who has like a 10-year fucking career where
there's
they're
only
that popping.
Handful of those rappers. No, like see, if Yeat would have done that, shout out to Yeat, I would have understood. I would be like, yeah, it's he's popping.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just misunderstanding.
Definitely. So, okay, what is important to you at this point in life? Are we ever going to see like Lil Xan, the Family Man? Are you ever going to impregnate one of these girls or what?
Yeah, that's the goal, right? I feel for the future, I just want to keep growing, whether it's just musically or I want to do a lot of different things. I want to get into acting. I want to get into producing. I want to get into just playing. I want to do all that. I want to do all the things that I feel like I was robbed of during my previous thing. I was so busy. I was on drugs all the time. Now it's my time to just be me and to show people that I'm not that crazy kid like I used to be, and I'm not all fucked up on drugs again. It's almost like like a second chance. Whether people give me a second chance or not, I'm here to show them that it's worth your time to check it out.
Definitely. Are you working on the music with anybody in particular, or is it all you? Because I feel like you are likable and you're a star, and people at the end of the day, if the music lives up to the fact that you have a dope personality and an image that's clearly captivating to people, I feel like people will be open to this narrative of you kind of switching your life around. Yeah. It's just gonna have to like really be accompanied by the music being really
music
great.
Has to be good. Yeah.
The great part of your career where you blew the fuck up was because Betrayed was a really fucking great song. And it's like, I think then as the album came out and the album wasn't very well received, that's when everybody started hating on you. And it's kind of like that for most artists, like as soon as Chance the Rapper put out an album that people didn't like, it didn't matter that Chance the Rapper was this beloved figure before that,
Yeah, it's just part of the game, we all know we get into when we sign up for this. That I didn't like that album very much either.
I remember listening to it and being like, damn.
What I will say about that album though is I don't really like it that much, but I will acknowledge it is a classic in the sense that you see the cover, it's a very it's just a memorable SoundCloud thing, it's thrown in that bucket.
It was a moment in time.
Yeah, it was a moment in time. So I give it that credit. It's a classic in that sense. It was just mismanaged, bad engineers on it, bad communication. It was just, that album was just everything of bad communication, just mental instability just put together, and obviously it wasn't well received. This next project is what I wish I could have made my first project. It's a classic, whatever. This is in my own mind, my first body of work, that matters, And yeah, that one had Betrayed and Colorblind and all that. Those were good songs, cool songs, but this one is the one that matters.
Because Betrayed was all you. It's not like you had anybody helping you with music back then, right?
No, Betrayed, man, I wrote Betrayed on a fucking janky-ass washing machine in a trap garage, all myself. I didn't think I'd fucking created the best thing since sliced bread or anything. I was like, oh, Percy tastes like Skittles. This is funny, you know what I mean? And then we did it. It was so simple. It wasn't oh, we're making this magnum opus of a fucking record. It was oh, we're just kids making music, and people liked it, So
Definitely. But so are you working with anybody or like
Oh yeah, my
do you
bad.
have producers that you feel like are capable of helping you to sort of like elevate your shit or songwriters maybe
Yeah.
even?
A lot of things you'll notice, obviously in the music coming up, is that there's a lot more instruments, a lot more guitars, pianos, things that I always wanted to implement in the past, but just couldn't for some reason or another. There's a lot of it's music. I love instruments and live instruments and yeah. As far as who I'm working with, just the same people. No big names or really anything. A couple big names as features, but just the same people that have stuck by me and keep me down and good people.
That's good to hear. And I mean, I'm just super happy about you being sober
Thank
because
you.
it is like with the face tattoos and shit. I feel like people are it's gonna take a while before people accept that you're sober. Like you're gonna have to probably get the word sober tattoo on
Yeah.
your fucking
Like
forehead or
right there,
something
yeah.
because
I might.
you just kind of give off a zanned out vibe regardless.
Yeah.
But as soon as you walked in here, I was like, oh, that like I can feel the energy
Yeah.
that you're not like living in this fucking cloud.
Yeah, no,
you know?
no. I used to come in here sauced, man, fall asleep on the table. Yeah, like I said, I feel really good, and whether people will give me a second chance or not, I'm just here to plead my case, to explain some things that happened in the past, and I appreciate you for letting me on and to explain that, obviously, and just show people the right side of me, that they didn't really get to see in the past.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I mean, it's motivational to me too. Like I've been sober since January 2019.
Nice.
Besides drinking a little bit here and there, and I
Yeah.
actually stopped smoking weed like a month ago,
Nice,
which is kind of a weird thing that I'm still not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure is gonna last forever.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. That
you
might
know.
be a hard one for me too.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, just seeing anybody from that time period who's able to sort of elevate and get past the shit that you were on before is very motivational to me. So
Thank you. That means a lot to me, man.
yeah, no doubt. So when is this album gonna actually be out?
We're thinking September, right? Yeah, September, and the new single comes out on the 30th of this month, and yeah, we have a show in LA, July 9th. Yeah, so that'll be
When's
cool.
that? Where are you playing?
We're doing a small show, 1720. Is that the venue?
Oh yeah, that
1720?
place. Okay,
That's where I
yeah.
threw my Xanarchy on everything, like way back in the day. Yeah, but more a small. We're starting off obviously small rooms, intimate rooms, and we're just gonna build up again.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.